Hello YouTube, Freddie Cardona here. Welcome back to another Pride in Paterson video. This particular video we are using a GoPro. Let me know what you think. It's a little bit more of a wide screen. The audio is not the best, I don't think, but you'll let me know, right? So we're currently on 4th Avenue for this video. I was gonna go down, make a right, but you know what? Let me just go this way. Driving in Paterson with a GoPro. We're gonna make a left on East 25th Street. I just came from featuring the red, white, and blue thrift store on Route 20. It used to be on River Street back in the day. And I don't know if the video's been uploaded yet as of the recording of this video, but I will tell you this. That place was packed. There was not a parking space available whatsoever. Making a right on 5th Ave. I know times are tough, and sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Let's see, what buses run through here? The 704 to Willowbrook Mall. We're here on 5th Avenue with a GoPro. In P-Town. You have a GoPro in P-Town, driving with a GoPro. Yeah, I gotta stop doing this to you folks. Your eardrums are sacred. I shouldn't be damaging your eardrums. Let's make a right-hand turn here on East 22nd. Let me know what you think of the GoPro video. I may be utilizing this camera for certain things. It is a beautiful day for a GoPro drive. A GoPro drive in Paterson, New Jersey. I wanted to thank my loyal subscribers for your viewership. You guys know who you are. You comment every day. I enjoy reading the comments. A lot of the comments are hilarious as we make a left on Madison. Madison! Okay, that was a reference to Splash. The movie, by the way. If you know what I'm talking about, let me know in the comments. Madison! What I like about the GoPro is that you get to see the houses on either side of the street, I think, a lot more, a lot better. Some people don't like the fisheye, what is it? The fisheye wide angle, fish lens. We're crossing 6th. I might as well show you Patsy's Tavern. I did a video there, by the way. So if you've seen it, let me know. If you haven't seen it, type in Pride in Paterson, Patsy's Tavern. Also, you see Terramina Pizza there on the left. I did a video there as well. I've been doing this a long time, folks. There's a lot of Paterson content on my channel, and there's also a lot of other content, a lot of other communities that I feature based on subscribers' requests. I do have subscribers from all over New Jersey, all over the world, all over the country, that do request certain locations. And there's Patsy's Tavern there on the left. Let me see if I can sneak a quick video. Yep, Patsy's Tavern right there. Iconic spot. Many people come from miles around to eat there. As we're on East 17th Street. So I have a mission on the channel to feature every single street on this channel, and I've featured a lot of these streets already, like complete drive-throughs, just concentrating on this particular, you know, on a particular street. I have no mapping route that I'm taking for today's video. I'm just driving around Paterson with the GoPro with you guys in the car. Let me know, again, let me know what you think of the format of the wide angle. There's also a much more wider wide angle, and I'll probably try to do that here also. Probably try to get that here in a moment if I get a chance to stop. I'll make a right here on Putnam Street. Let's see if I can make this wide angle a lot wider. All right, this is super wide angle. This is wide angle supreme. Let me know what you think. It may not be your cup of tea. I can't tell from the viewfinder. How it's gonna look on your phone or on your TV. But this is, they called it the hyper wide angle. I can't say I'm very fond of it, to be honest with you, if I'm being honest. If I'm being Frank, or Charlie, or Billy. But every time somebody says, if I'm being Frank, I'm like, well, you can be Frank, you can be Billy, you could be Charlie. You could be anyone you want. If you're gonna be Frank, you might as well be anything, right? I have no idea where I'm going. I'm just driving around Paterson with a GoPro. This is East 16th Street. I'm just gonna drive with this hyper wide angle lens for a little bit. And I think there's one more wide angle lens that's a little bit lower than this one. Let me see if I can get to that one. I'm gonna have to stop here to try that. Okay, this is super view, a little bit lower than hyper view. From the viewfinder, I don't really see a difference. But let's continue on East 16th in super view with a GoPro in Paterson, crossing Keene Street here on East 16th. It's a beautiful day for a GoPro drive. You have the Ray Lied Field. Was this called Putnam Oval before? Not sure. But there we have the torpedo base. Iconic torpedo base. It's still there, folks. I just had a sandwich from there not too long ago. But we're now on Lafayette. I've done this street also. Once I'm done here on this Lafayette, I'm going to change the camera format back to normal widescreen for a GoPro. It does record in 4K. This camera actually records in 5K. We're gonna make a left on Rosa Parks, and then we're gonna change the lens to regular widescreen. You got Vera Ames Community Park there on the right. You got the Dr. Norman Cotton residence on the left. Once we get on Broadway, I'm going to make the change. I don't like to stop and double park. I'd rather look for a space where I can pull in so I don't obstruct traffic. And there's not a lot of spaces here on Rosa Parks. Oh, here we go. There's a space right here. Let me stop here and get that. So if you want to take the bus here, you take the 704 to Willowbrook Mall. All right, we're back with the regular wide angle view without the fisheye lens. And you can still see the buildings on either side. This is Rosa Parks Boulevard. A lot of people will say that this is one of the most dangerous neighborhoods in Paterson, New Jersey. But if you look at the news and you look at the Paterson news, when was the last time someone was murdered here on Rosa Parks Boulevard or in this neighborhood? Meanwhile, when you listen to 1010 Wins, there's a murder every day in a lot of other cities that nobody says it's so dangerous there. Brooklyn, New York City. No one will ever say New York City is the most dangerous place in the world. But if you look at the murders and the stabbings and the rapes and the hit and runs, every single day something happens in New York City. Every single day. But no one will say New York City is the most dangerous place in the world. Meanwhile, I just came from Rosa Parks Boulevard. And yeah, a lot of neighborhoods, a lot of cities, a lot of big cities have bad neighborhoods. New York City has them. Brooklyn, the Bronx, they all have them. And I would say you never want to go into any of those neighborhoods at 2 in the morning. In fact, you shouldn't go to any neighborhood at 2 in the morning. Nothing good happens after 2 in the morning. But to say there's a certain neighborhood that's the most dangerous neighborhood, I mean, you could say it's dangerous, just like any other neighborhood would be dangerous, but to say it's the most dangerous would imply that every single time someone drives on Rosa Parks Boulevard, there's going to be a funeral. There's going to be a murder investigation every single day. That to me implies that is the most dangerous place to go. And I've driven on Rosa Parks Boulevard. If you check my channel and you go to the After Dark series, a lot of those videos are in the 4th Ward, After Dark. And those are just the times I'm recording. I actually drive around there quite a bit more than I show on my channel. And of course, that's not to say that it is the most safest place in the world, because it's not. I mean, I'm a realist. I'm honest. There's crime. Crime is happening. And if you can avoid places where it's a high crime area, yes, avoid them by all means. But just because a place has a high crime doesn't mean it's the most dangerous. See, the most dangerous is if you look at the lexicon of most dangerous, which means every single instance there's going to be a problem. Every single moment. Not one person may survive if you go into that area. Not one. There will be no survivors because it's the most dangerous. Like if someone were to say to you, what is the most dangerous sport in the world, right? What is the most dangerous activity you can do? And people will say, you know, shark hunting, maybe swimming with sharks. That could be the most dangerous thing you can do. Swimming with the sharks, with the man-eating sharks. Or what's the other most dangerous?
The Senators at 7 p.m.
Hey, look, the Sharks face the Senators. My watch just listened to me and said the Sharks face the Senators at 7 p.m. Senators can be dangerous too. All right, guys. Hey, thanks for joining me on this GoPro tour of Paterson, New Jersey. As I head back to my neighborhood, it's time for lunch. Yum. All right, guys, don't forget the 4 YouTube commandments: like, share, subscribe, and comment. I love the comments. Keep them coming. If you can share the video with other Patersonians. You'd be surprised at how many Patersonians don't know this channel exists. Share the video with your friends. That's another way to support the channel. Share it to your social media. If you want to, you don't have to. But if you like the channel and you want to see it grow, you know what to do. You don't have to pay any money unless you want to, but you don't have to. If you do want to support the channel, there is a link to my Cash App in the description. And I do have a mailing address of P.O. Box 2346 if you ever want to send me a care package. You can do all that stuff if you want to. I'm not against it. All right, guys, don't forget the 5th Angela Star commandment. Be kind, be courteous. And we'll see you on the next video.